1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant. The track is really biting. I'm getting real excited. Ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing her, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slab will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the high flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, her tits is bouncing. Front rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, the one that be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap, spitting that white crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a bear. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scuns. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president.
Stay hating on me, nigga.
Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain the same. Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain the same.
Not here for the stupid allegations. I'm here to make your day amazing. Compared to the dudes you used to hang with. You scared cause you think I'm out there banging. That chick your people sold you. Stop listening, there is no proof. That gossip should provoke you. In the studio, lay your vocals. But you still accuse me for fucking with that floozy. Naked in the jacuzzi or chilling at the movies. Your peoples need to stop it. Speak on another topic. They always acting toxic. You know they out of pocket. Why would they make this up? They tryna break us up. That's what they hater does. They hating on our love.
Stay hating on me, nigga. With no clue, no reason.
Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain the same. Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain the same.
They always in our business. I'm never gonna feel this. They wanna come and visit and talk about a mistress that don't exist. It's ludicrous. She mad cause her man is losing it. Misery will love that company. Telling my girl lies is bugging me. That chick is not your cup of tea. Don't fall for all that fuckery. Look at her situation with her man Jason. Didn't she catch him with the chick that was Asian? Tell her to take care of that. Come over here with that fucking cat. With her relationship that is whack. Cause her man don't want her back. She's a woman scorned and her heart is torn. Any money bet she gonna start making porn.
Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain the same. Let them hate is part of the game. The truth always remain
Hitting on the nigga.
Stay hating on a nigga.
Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. Council Roundtable signing back in, episode 372. We talk the old fashioned rats, let y'all know what's happening, you dig? What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling out there, huh? Yes, Sirski. Goody. Thanks for the thumbs already. Ballet with the blick. Ballet, how you feeling? Staying cool out there? Fire punch shot for Ballet. What it do though? That's my dude Otis Kelsey. Shouts go out to Otis Kelsey. He was the one that was on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Name of that track is called Gossip. It's off of. Is it off of Sue Back a Rap? No, it's off of. I couldn't remember so much projects, but that's off of Juggernaut. My bad, y'all. Hit that thumbs up ASAP. That's right. Let them know, Ballet. Fire upon shot. Fire upon shot. Shouts to go out to King Leo. Shouts to go out to Tati, GM. If they live or whatever, shouts go out to all of them. You already know the vibes. The rest of the Wrestleverse was goody. Support your black content creators. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all see this dude, Mac and Savage. He's not pulling up for SummerSlam or the build towards SummerSlam. That's what I heard through the grapevine real quick. Is that true? What you think, Ballet? Do you know about that? My dude McIntyre, movie star for hire. Hey, look, I'm not mad at it. Giles' teeth were knocked out. What are you talking about? Yo, that's what I heard. I forgot what was the source. I guess I'm gonna hit you with a trust me, bro. But yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick somewhere. It was in a group chat. Give me a second. Damn. Or the Street Fighter live stream. Yeah, man. I gotta get a new controller, B. Trust and believe. I'm way better than that, but the controllers I got right now, they pretty old. I had them controllers for like 2 years. I gotta get some new controllers. Yo, where's that damn article? God damn it. It was in a group chat. I gotta look. Let me just look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Drew McIntyre. Hollywood store for hire. I said Hollywood store. Hollywood star for hire. Let's see. Look, they even got actor in this shit. Scottish professional wrestler and actor. Okay, according to Cage Seats. Here we go. Let me read this for y'all real quick. He's joined the cast of Russell Crowe's next film, which is currently shooting in Spain. Since putting Jacob Fatu over in their unsanctioned street fight at WrestleMania 42, former WWE champion Drew McIntyre has been busy making sure his Hollywood dreams don't end up broken. That pursuit started with a small role in fellow wrestler turned actor Dave Bautista's 2024 action comedy, The Killer's Game. I gotta check that out. I've been liking Bautista's movies, well, lack thereof, the ones that I've seen as of late. I like The Army of the Dead. And there was another movie that he was in. Oh, yeah, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. There was another movie, but I forgot the name of that. But, yeah. 3 out of 3 is not bad. I know he has a lot more movies out there, but that's a 3 I've seen, and I like those 3. Those 3 was pretty decent to me. Anyways, McIntyre's post WrestleMania gig was his highest profile one yet. We'll see him as the brother of Henry Cavill's lead character in Amazon's MGM's Highlander reboot from John Wick director Chad Stahelski, something like that. Whatever. Also, Russell Crowe is also in the new Highlander, and our Big Scott must have made an impression on the Academy Award winner Crowe, who has passed through his Michael Caine and Jaws 4, and is approaching his Orson Welles and Transformers the movie era now. What? Why do you worded it like this? Is already at work on this next movie, The Last Druid, and per deadline, McIntyre just joined the cast too. So yeah, B. So this dude, McIntyre, has been working on 2 movies. More power to him, B. Seriously, like man, look, hey, yeah, he deserves this. You know what I'm saying? How long he's been wrestling for? Like over 20 years. Please, shots go out to Mac and Savage, B. The window's right there. It's open. Go for it. And you getting up there in age, why not? Yeah, he was in the man. He was in the Man with the Iron Fist too. That's right. But he didn't really have a big role in that though. Fun fact. Dave Bautista, he said himself that Riz is the one that got him into acting. Yeah. He said he owes his acting career to RZA. Yeah. Okay, 8 likes already. All we need is 2 more, y'all. Y'all already know. 2 more likes. Open up them floodgates. We'll get there. It's all goody. We'll get there. Yeah. You know we gotta talk about it, ballet. You know we gotta talk about it. UFC Freedom. The 250th year anniversary for America, right? We know we gotta go there with it. I'll say this, right? The visuals, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look bad. I liked it. Like when they did the whole like the aesthetics and the jets flying over the octagon and shit like that. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looked pretty badass. Even though I'm not a fan of this dude Trump, everybody knows that. But when it comes to the setup and all that, it didn't look bad to me. Oh, you want to talk about that ballet? Okay, we can talk about that real quick, and then I'll get back to UFC Freedom. All right, look. Shouts go out to Jade, B. Seriously. Shouts go out to Jade. I remember I was saying from before, I think it was the last show, that she's been impressing me. Seriously. She's been getting better. And shouts go out to Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has definitely been helping her. I think Rhea Ripley helped her get better in the ring. I really believe that. Now with the whole wig shit, it's just so peculiar. But she's the only one that made it work. People are gonna sit there and they're gonna make fun of her. And I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty funny. But she did her thing, B. She did her thing. She is getting better. Other people were sitting there saying like, oh, saying that, she's good just because she looks good. It is like, no. I've always been an advocate on, if, what I'm saying? Just imagine her looking good aesthetically and looking good in the ring. That's gonna make her really look better. I've been an advocate of that shit from Jump Street. People just want to just look at her like, oh yeah, she looks like a comic book character, and which she does. But now she's really starting to hone her wrestling skills. She still got ways to go, but she's getting there. She's improving, and I can't shit on that. She even says to herself, like, yo, I just want to wrestle, B. And I think it's bogus that now Rhea Ripley, she got to fall back because she's hurt. Jade Cargill didn't need to lose the belt at Mania in the first place. I always thought that was a stupid decision. Remember, she was going through what she was going through before Mania. You know, man, look like she's going through some, personal issues with bulimia. Probably, I don't know if it's bulimia, but I won't be surprised if it is. But it's like they could have had her lose at Mania and then go home and take care of that. Yeah, she's hurt. And just imagine that. Imagine if Rhea would have imagine if Jade would have put Rhea on the shelf and retained the belt at Mania. That would have been a notch on Jade's belt. Now, I'm not saying injure her legitimately, of course not, but but this dude, Triple H, you always want to play everything safe. Blaze, what's going on, my dude? How you feeling? Always want to play everything safe, be like, yo, my dude, you didn't even give Jay Cargill a proper women's championship reign. Let's really be real. 11 likes. Oh, man. You already know what it is, B. A deal is a deal. When we hit them 10 likes, I got to open up the floodgates, B. Let's keep them lights coming. Yo, on some real G shit, I don't like the fact that I don't know what's going on because when we hit the quota, when it comes to the 10 likes and beyond, like as of late, when it comes to the uploads and all that, they be taking all that shit away. Like every times where we'll be live, it'll be like 20 likes. But when I upload this shit, it'll only be like 9 likes. YouTube, cut that shit out, B. Seriously, yo. That's why I be telling motherfuckers. I be telling y'all, hit that thumbs up because I don't know why YouTube be acting a certain way towards the kid, but get them pissed off even more by hitting the thumbs up even more. Oh! Getting on my damn nerves over here. The hell? But you already know, B. Pow! Right there. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yeah, but shout out to Jay Cargill, B. Keep cooking. The knows who knows. Yeah, Black Soul had to pull up and say what's up. Got to remind motherfuckers. Yo, but y'all see how this dude Jacob did Eric Andre? Like, yo, I don't know what type of time he was on. Like, yo, Eric Andre, why would you even sit there and want to play with this dude's Ula Fala? Why would you? Who does that? He just want to just randomly, he's walking down the aisle, he just wanted to start playing. Like, he must not be watching the product. You can't be watching the product and trying to play with this dude, Jacob Fatu, knowing damn well he's unstable. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Yo, this dude, how much? He got like 2 splashes. Yeah, he was on Raw last night. Yeah. packed this dude all the way up. And it was like, yo, damn, you could have just caught him with the Tongan death grip. Like, nah, I'm going to splash him. Man. But I was saying in the group chat, like, I think the dude Jacob was still injured. That's why they made him like a bodyguard. He's not really, I guess you could say full time, because he's not. You don't see him like in no matches like that. And if this is the reason why they're doing what they're doing with him, I'm not mad at it. It's pretty smart. Make him still look dominant, right? And he's not in no 10-minute matches. All the time he's still wrestling because he's not really doing much. But he's still looking dominant. So, yeah. Kudos to Triple H if that's what he's doing. Motherfucking Roxy, though. Roxanne Perez, whatever her damn name is. Yo, not only her, Raquel Rodriguez, Tirado, Gonzalez Garcia, whatever the hell her damn name is. Y'all need to leave Liv Morgan, son. Like, my God. I understand Christmas Day is just a complete wash, but it's really, really hindering Raquel Rodriguez, let alone Roxanne Perez. That shit is bringing them down, B. Has Roxanne Perez, I think she only won like 2 matches since she came to the main roster. 2. I'll even be generous, maybe 3.5. Because she was tag team champions of Raquel Rodriguez. So that's what a half comes in at. Like, Shorty is trash, son. She is. And it don't make no damn sense. Why do WWE always do this? Why you can't have, so that you have a stable? Why everybody in the stable just can't be dominant? Why only got to be one dominant person in the whole stable? That makes the stable look stupid. Seafood was goody. Roxanne Perez. How she's being booked, she's trash. She's a loser. She lost last night. She loses almost every night. If it wasn't for Raquel Rodriguez, I don't know if she ever won a match. Because remember, she was tag team champs. She was tag team champs with Raquel Rodriguez. But Christmas Day is not doing them any favors. Like, Christmas Day only do Liv, barely Dom any favors. Like, Dom don't even be doing much anymore. He jobbed out to Oba last night, and rightfully so. But before then, what the fuck was Dom doing? Dom wasn't doing shit. This dude is holding a AAA championship, not doing anything with it. Have this dude get in the match with El Grande, Americane, whatever that dude, Ludwig Kaiser Road name is in Mexico, and have him just be the AAA champion. It makes sense. Oh, hell yeah. Oba put the beats on this dude, B, and I love it. Wash that dude up, and rightfully so. Yeah, the booking is trash when it comes to Roxy or Roxanne Perez, whatever you want to call her. And I think it's because of Christmas Day. You remember that storyline they was teasing with her and Finn? Basically, Finn, putting a battery in her back, looking like she was about to turn. What happened with that? It just sent Finn to fucking SmackDown. And this is what I be talking about with this dude Triple H booking. is so inconsistent. Granted, I do give Triple H his props barely here and there. But for the most part, the dude is ass. Whatever happened to that storyline? He just completely just went to SmackDown, no rhyme or reason, no nothing. But yeah, they need to get the fuck away from Cringeman Day, B. Raquel and Roxy, y'all need to really leave. I don't even know why Cringeman Day is still a thing, but nonetheless. Chad Gable. I ain't gonna lie. Glad Chad Gable took the mask off. Out there doing his own thing. Bumped into Waxine Dupree. Like, this dude constantly trying to holler at Waxine. This dude, Austin Theory. I don't know what they got going on there. Like, I guess he's supposed to be joining the Vision. I don't know why Triple H is taking so long to pull the trigger on that. Like, yo, my dude, just do it. What is going on here? Why everything got to be prolonged for months to years? But nonetheless, Chad Gable, he got a new theme. I don't know, but like people's already shitting on it already. But y'all gotta think about it. It makes sense for him to have a new theme. He's not with Alpha Academy no more. He's not with American Made or American Academy, whatever the fuck. He's not with those stables anymore, right? So he deserves a new theme. I gotta hear the theme a few more times. You know what I'm saying? The first time I was like, it didn't really hit me. So who knows? Maybe they might have to tweak a little things here and there, remix it, or maybe I just didn't hear properly. Who knows? But you know what I mean? That's something like. But he got in the match with this dude Miro, aka Rusev. Do y'all remember Rusev Day? Shit. Them days is long gone. This dude is a complete wash. My God. Rusev, what are we doing? And granted, yes, Chad Gable definitely should have won that match. But it's like, yo, my dude, did you have to tap? Like, you was already getting pinned from before. Now you tapping? And and why you with Ethan Page? Can we explain that? I don't want to hear about because they're beefing with Penta. It has to be more than that. Why is this dude Ethan Page with Rusev all of a sudden? Can we get an explanation? Why are they trying to find a way to ruin Ethan Page? They already find like, yo, Triple H, man. You had something with this dude Ethan Page right before Saturday Night's main event. And then you just nothing. He lost to Penta. That's it. Moving on. This will be killing me with this dude, B. You ruining Ethan Page. You just put him with Rusev for nothing. I'm not mad. I'm like, look, if they would have explained, like, yo, this is why I'm with Rusev because yada, 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 whatever. We beefing with Luchas. I don't know why y'all beefing with Luchas, but this is neither here nor there. Give us that explanation. Oba put pause. Yeah, B. I already read. Oh, my bad. I read that already. Yeah. Finn just left her. No explanation, no nothing. He just went to SmackDown and he's already losing. Remember, he was in that King of the Ring quarterfinals match. Lost. Like, yeah, Waxine Dupree. And I was saying that on some real G shit, I like her moveset. She has a nice moveset. It's just that she's so green and she's scared to hurt her opponents. And yeah, that's good to be on that type of time. You don't want to hurt nobody, cool, but it affects her ring work. It makes her look real fucking like she's wrestling on the water type shit. Seriously. And she doesn't want to hurt nobody, so she botches a lot. Seafood said once Christmas Day breaks up, old Barrelhead will be future Barrelhead. He's another one. JD McDonough. You just got him as a jobber. Why? JD McDonough is actually really good, and he can cut a decent promo. If you've seen his work in the past, the dude is good. Oh yeah, I heard about fuck Tessa. Good riddance. Fuck out of here, B. Seriously. Say your goofy ass in Mexico. I don't like that bitch. I don't care what nobody say. All that racist shit, I'm not no. Motherfucker, anybody that's on that type of time, B, get the fuck up out of here. Seriously. Forever. We need to fucking move along and get better as a society. Sitting there and want to fucking be mean to somebody and over the color of their skin, and that's all. Nah. I'll never understand racism, and rightfully so. You know, sit there and call Shorty a nigga and spit in her face. Yeah, they want to sit there and they want to try to cover it up and make it like it's not that serious type shit, or she apologized and no. And what's her name again? La Negra Rosa, whatever her name, the Concrete Rose. If you forgave her, if that shit is real, you forgave her, you should be ashamed of your fucking self. I don't care. Let that woman or that bitch call you a nigga and spit on you, and you forgive her. You shouldn't give a fuck how much years have went by. Should be ashamed of your fucking self. It should be up till y'all both in the ground. You could never come back from that. TNA goofy asses want to be fucking bringing her in, and she was a complete bust. Good. She don't deserve to pop off. Yeah. That was a final nail in TNA's coffin. Like, y'all bring Shorty back. Not only she did all that, remember, right before COVID, a matter of fact, during COVID, she just took the Impact Championship hostage. She just took this shit hostage. Tried to hold him up for I think she tried to hold him up for more money, whatever the case may be. And then didn't even want to bring the belt back. At least mail the shit back if you quit or whatever. Man, fuck that bitch. Yeah, Moose taking photos of her saying no types of goofy shit, but some old people need to get over shit and anybody got a problem with her, got a problem with me. Man, shut your goofy ass up. Seafood said, if a black man has spat out, right. Just imagine that shit. If it was a black woman spitting on a white wrestler, a white female wrestler, and called her a cracker or whatever, you think she still have a job? Hell no. I'll be tired of that, just get over it shit. No. Why the fuck we always got to get over shit when it comes to disrespect of that magnitude? That's one of the reasons why I stopped watching this motherfucker, JD punk ass. What he wanted to sit there and say that shit about Hogan. about some, oh, I don't know why these people just don't get over it. Like, why? Because this motherfucker was a popular wrestler? This motherfucker is goofy as hell. But yeah, fuck Tessa good riddance. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was gonna do something with her. They thought they was gonna test the waters with her. And it didn't work out. And she asked for a release and they granted it. They probably couldn't even afford her no more. Like, these motherfuckers ain't getting no damn money. Yeah, going back. One thing I got sidetracked. Chad Gable should be in the main event. This dude in the mid card, it looked like they teasing him going up against Penta. It's going to be a great match. We all know it's going to be a really great match, and the history is there. It is. Remember, that was Penta's first match against Chad Gable, so the history is there. Even though they won't elaborate, nonetheless, I just think he should be in the main event. He should be going after Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes. This is the reasons why the ratings keep going down and down and down. Watching them go down. Because everything is copy and repeat. Everything. Don't you think motherfuckers is trying to see the same motherfuckers in the main event? Switch that shit up. This motherfucker's been in the company. How long? Gable's been in the company over 10 years? And he's still in the mid-card? How the fuck he never even got a championship yet? He got a tag team championship, but that's it. He never had a single championship. Switch shit up. Damn. Stop being so fucking scary. That's the shit that annoys me with thank you, TKO. 13 fucking years, yo. He's still in the mid card. No one damn well you could be a main eventer. Give me a break, son. We need change. How many times Cody's gonna go up against Gunther? How many times Cody's gonna go up against Drew McIntyre? Like, you know what I mean? It's the same matches with lack of story. Sifu said, sorry, I was saying that if a black, no, I know what you meant. But when it comes to black talent or black people in general, we just got to get over the disrespect. Fuck out of here, son. Them days are over. Seriously is. Yeah. That would be a great match. Chad Gable versus Cody Rhodes. Hell yeah, it'd be a damn good match. But Triple H, he wanted to protect his little girlfriend. Like, knock it off, man. Cody is booked way too safe. It's annoying now, B. Yo, didn't last year this dude only defended the belt like, what, 4 or 5 times the whole year? That's insane. Even Hogan, in his prime, defending the belt more times in 1 year. Blaze said, they definitely scared of change. They want Punk versus Cody versus Gunther versus Drew for the next. Don't forget about this dude, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn been so stagnant. Now they throwing him in this, and that's going to be their next. It's like, yo, like, the booking is terrible, son. And it could be so much better because here's the thing. The two main things is that they don't know how to have fun anymore, and they don't watch the product. They don't. They rather watch YouTubers and shit doing their podcasts or you know what I'm saying? Take chat GPT ideas. That's what they do. There's no love. There's no love. You like from before you felt the love in the product. You really did. That's why AEW right now is popping. Because you feel the love. You feel motherfuckers actually want to be there. These motherfuckers in WWE is miserable. They got all this bread, but miserable. That's why we tell them motherfuckers, B, money don't mean happiness, B. Motherfuckers got all this bread. They not fucking happy. They tell you they happy, but they not. It'll always show in their character. You can tell when somebody's legitimately happy. Yeah, goofballs. The hell? But stop playing, B. After he won the Intercontinental belt, which I'm fine with, fuck it. After that, let him get a nice little run. And next year, he definitely, well, get the belt off him first. But next year, for the Rumble season, he definitely should be the last three. Chad Gable should be at the either the last four or the last three in the Rumble. Period. Y'all want to make new stars? Let's start now. The day Trick lost the title, push him to the world title scene like they did Cena. Right. Like, what are y'all waiting for? They don't have none. Like they got Trick going through this I guess debacle or whatever. This triangle feud he got going on with Ricky Saints and what's dude name again? Carmelo Hayes. They got the, but it's like, yo, you just having motherfuckers busy until the, one of the big four. It's more than just having people making them busy or keeping them busy. It's more than that. You're supposed to be building the character. Build the character. Take us on that journey. I keep saying that shit. You gotta take us on a journey. Yeah, giving them busy work. Yeah, just keep them occupied. No, it's more than that. You think Stone Cold would have got popping if you just kept him busy? No. Like, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you kept him busy, but most of the time, no, you was adding layers to his character as he went on in his career. You had layers from storytelling. And I'm going to keep saying that shit until y'all motherfuckers' ears bleed. I don't care. Y'all going to learn. Because I know y'all be listening. We need stories, not just promos. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you too. Well, let's fight. Oh, you're a champion? Well, I want to fight you. That's not a story. We have to build a character. We got to get a job at WWE Creative because they won't. Yeah, they got Chat GPT doing all the damn creative writing. And it's like, yo, y'all not even proofreading the shit. Proofread the fucker. Motherfuckers just sit there just like, yo, they just type in, yo, how to book WWE Raw tonight. Chat GPT to spit out something, and they be like, well, we're going with that. You was a proofread, you know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers like Roman Reigns out of all people. Roman Reigns sitting there saying that, oh, Umaga was main event in WrestleMania. What? How you had the Tribal Chief say some bogus shit like that out of all people? Now my dude Toph in the building, B. Toph, what's going on, my dude? How you feeling?
Yo, what's going on?
You
I got a little brief announcement. I meant to say this last week, but I'll just make this quick. I
okay?
just got promoted at my job. I'm full time now. That's the good news.
I think you had said that. I think you had said that from before, but go ahead.
Yeah, the bad news is that it's taking up more of my schedule. So hopefully I'll get moved to something different soon. But currently I'm working from Friday to Monday. Not really crazy about that. So I won't be available for the Friday shows or any live pay-per-views going forward, but I'll be here on Tuesday and continue to support the roundtable.
All right, my dude. I ain't mad at you, man. Get that bread. Do what you do, and pull up when you can, man. You already know you're always invited.
Yeah, I was hearing
Yeah,
what you were saying though, and
yeah. Hold on. Let's say what's up with
yeah,
TKO real quick.
Yo, what's happening?
Yarameen.
I mean,
But what you were saying, Toph? Go ahead.
yeah. What I was gonna say is what you were saying. Sometimes you just scroll through social media or YouTube and random shit pops up. And
Right.
I got a highlight clip the other day from the first Netflix Raw. And if you remember, we were live when the
Yes,
show
you
was
were. Yeah.
happening in
Mhm.
real time. If you guys go back and watch that first Netflix Raw, it pretty much set the table for what we were in for. Just about every single complaint about the current product was all there on that first Netflix episode. And what happened was people kind of gave it a pass because it was the first Netflix episode. And so the excuse was they're getting it together. Like, seriously, go back and watch that episode. That first Netflix Raw only had 3 matches.
Yeah.
Three.
Mm-hmm.
It only had 3 matches. The episode was full of ads. The episode also had inconsistencies that made no sense. Remember, The Rock came out, was putting over Cody. They were joking as if like the blood feud never happened. There
Mm-hmm.
was no follow up to the New Day heel turn.
And
There was no
remember,
follow up.
like I didn't like the fact that they played us like we was stupid, like we not watching the product weekly. They
Yeah,
basically was catering towards the casual fans, which is cool. But y'all in the middle of a big storyline. Don't just sit there and squander it like that.
there was no follow up to the New Day heel turn. There was no follow up, and people have forgotten this. There was no follow up to the Chad Gable Gunther stuff that happened at the later half of 2023, where Gable
Right?
was saying stuff like, "I swear to God." Remember, he lost like his family was like in the front row.
Yeah.
There was no follow up to that. They had also started a story between Bailey and I believe Roxy when she was still in NXT at that point, and it was just dropped. Just a lot of the stuff that people are complaining about, it was all there in that first episode. And I just think in hindsight, if you go back and look at it, that episode was kind of a tip off of like what the TKO era was going to look like. And now here we are over a year later, and it's like just as bad, if not worse.
the ironic thing about that episode is that ended up being one of the last episodes where they hit over 2 mil.
I think they did way higher than that. I think they did like 5, if I'm
That's
not
what I
mistaken.
that's what I mean. It was the last time they hit over 2 mil after that first episode. So as much as we crapped on it, it ended up being their highest rated episode on Netflix.
Now these motherfuckers barely do 2. That shit is crazy. Where everybody went? Where everybody go that fast?
Like, that's not coincidence, man.
Everybody was like, you know what? I'm good. And part of the reason is Cringement Day.
pack these niggas the fuck up, son.
People say the bloodline need to be packed up. Judgment Day should have been dead. I don't know why they're still together.
Division, like, I didn't want to. They're trying to recruit Javon Evans, and Charlotte go to Javon Evans saying no, and rightfully so. Why would I want? Even if he was a heel, why would I want to join y'all? Y'all motherfuckers are jobbers. He should have beat. Yeah, we definitely saying that shit now, Ballet. He should have beat Gunther. Yeah, because what is Sami Zayn? And I ain't gonna lie, at the time I wasn't mad at Sami Zayn for being Gunther right there, whatever the case may be. But after that, he just became a fighting champion. That's like the new thing now. You're a fighting champion. Like, no, it got to be more than that, my nigga.
I told you. I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago. That's the term you hear a lot on current day WWE television. I want to be a fighting champion. That's code for we have no creative. That's what that means.
Yeah.
That's what that means. Whenever a person says we have, that's the first thing Rhea Ripley said. The SmackDown after WrestleMania. She said, "I'm gonna be a fighting champion, aka we have no story, so we're just gonna do open challenges until we can figure something out." That's code. That's in WWE. I'm a fighting champion. I'm gonna be a fighting champion. You never heard people speak like that in the 80s or the 90s. I never once heard Hulk Hogan say, "I'm gonna be a fighting champion." I never heard Stone Cold.
That doesn't work for him, brother.
I never even heard like Cena say that. Like, no. They always had.
I think he did. No, he did with the U.S. Championship. But at the time, it made sense.
Yeah, the U.S. title. U.S. title. But not the world title. Never the world titles.
Yeah, like when he had it made sense. It made sense at the time because he done packed up all of, like, the main eventers. So he was like, you know what? Let me give these NXT motherfuckers a chance. Like, you know, let's go up against the young guns. Like, you know, it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. But yeah, before y'all had pulled up, this dude McIntyre, movie star for hire. He working on 2 movies at once, B. He like, man, fuck WWE. I'm getting that Hollywood bag.
I mean, why not? Ain't really nothing for him now.
What are his next projects? What's he working on?
It's both of them are Russell Crowe movie, because I think Russell Crowe's going to be in Highlander also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
I can see Drew in a Highlander like role. Yeah.
Right. Russell Crowe was feeling him in the Highlander shit, so he was like, "Y'all got a new movie that I'm working on," and he told this dude about it, and he was like, "Hey, fuck it, let's go," and there you go.
Yeah.
Shouts go out to Drew McIntyre. He deserves it. Be like, shit, you ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, I agree with TKO. I mean, I don't really see anything. When I look at television, I don't really see any place for him to just be inputted in. And I honestly, I don't think Triple H was booking him that right anyway.
No, he wasn't.
Drew McIntyre ain't been booked right in 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
I won't say 5 years.
It's been 5 years, bro. And you know how I know that? Because everything that Drew McIntyre's been in have all been title matches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember,
now,
like, when he won. All right. I'll say this, because his peak was definitely against Punk, and that wasn't 5 years ago.
And that was, yeah, but as we said before,
that wasn't Triple H's idea.
Right. They fluked into that. There was not a creative meeting. They were not in a creative meeting and said, we're going to do this year-long blood feud. No, Punk got hurt in his first match back at the Rumble. And then Drew went into business for himself and turned it into an angle. And Punk, even though I don't care for him, I'll give him credit. He played along with it, and it worked. And then once it worked, Triple H was like, oh, okay, let's turn this into something. You know, but I don't give Triple H credit for that at all. Like, they lucked into that shit.
Here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Why he would do that when it comes to them, but when it comes to like an LA Knight, that's already an established dude that, you know what I mean, got himself popping. Why hinder him? Not, and you can't sit there and say, oh, because he had got
the cardboard. What do you call that shit again? When you're in the crowd with that damn with the sign.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit there and say, oh, that's the reason I'm just gonna bury you for the next 2 years. That's insane.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, and we apologize for repeating ourselves. I really
No,
don't have much to say.
sometimes we gotta repeat ourselves because some people
Right.
just be pulling up for the first time, and we gotta reiterate.
Well, for any younger fans out there, like this is a tale as old as time, and TKO and I have talked about it. And I'm not even trying to be an anti-WWE guy, but it really is a WWE thing. WWE, for whatever reason, and this goes back for quite some time, they don't like it when you organically get yourself over. And I've done my fair share of research on this. This was not really something that happened in the 80s. It didn't really happen in the 90s. And really, I'd say for like the first half of the 2000s, it didn't happen. The first time I saw this happen was with Christian. Christian was my guy. Christian organically got himself over, and you could see that like Vince resented him for it. Then it happened with Matt Hardy and the version 1 shit, and then like the real life, shit with Edge and Lita.
The wonder.
Then it happened with Mr. Kennedy, and because like Cena and Orton and a bunch of other people just had a bug up their ass about Kennedy. Then it happened with Zack Ryder. Then it happened with Punk. Then it happened with Daniel Bryan and the Yes thing, and so on and so forth. There's so many others. Damian Sandow was another one. Rusev Day, that was another one. Just in WWE, they don't like it when you organically get over. And when you look at other companies, it's not really something that happens in other companies.
Well, wait, hold on. Would you really say that Sandow got himself over? Like,
yes, he did. He got himself.
Sandow did get himself over. Remember when after he lost the Money in the Bank, he did that stuff with the Miz. Remember?
Yeah,
and that shit got him over.
The stun double. Yeah, but they giving him these characters. I know what you mean. Like basically. The characters, like the goofy characters, they trying to bury him, but he's making it work.
Yeah, that's what happened. And I've always said, low key, Booker T was one of them, and I think Booker never realized that. Vince was always trying to bury Booker. The shit with Goldust. Remember when Goldust got electrocuted?
Of course, by evolution, right?
Right. And yeah, but and it's mostly a WWE thing. Like if I sit and think about like WCW, ECW, and other companies, it's like more so me nitpicking, and just kind of I can point out 1 or 2 examples, but it's mostly a WWE thing. They just don't like it. And LA Knight, he's just another version of this, unfortunately.
But that makes no sense to me, man. I mean, like a lot of their biggest stars got over organically. Like, like that's how they created their biggest stars. Like, go for it. Like, you want to punish these guys for making your job easier? Why?
Especially if you're giving them the character, you're giving it to them like, yo, and they get it over. You're mad. What?
It just goes to show you. I'm just doing my
job. What the fuck?
Yeah. It just goes to show you that the brass ring thing doesn't exist. There is no brass ring. They give it to you when they want you to have it. Because I always say this about Edge. Everyone talks about Christian organically getting himself over. So did Edge, but they gave it to him. Why? Because Vince liked Edge, so he was like, "Okay, you can have it." But he didn't like Christian.
It is. Edge Vince liked the fact that Edge snatched up Lita. That's a Edge like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like that. You ruthless.
And it's also the fact that Vince thought Christian was ugly. So
no, I'm talking about Edge. Because remember, Edge, if he didn't smash Lita, he still would have been stuck in the mid card. I don't think he would ever been a main eventer if he didn't do what he did with Lita and Matt Hardy. Remember, that's when he started getting up in the card.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Well, yeah, man, look. Mac and Savage be proud of you, B. And we're talking about Rhea Ripley or whatever, she's hurt. And I was saying that this is what I was saying why Jay Cargill should have just kept she should have retained that mania. You feel me? Especially the fact that Jade is actually getting better. Struggling with she wrestling with Charlotte Flair and all them and her wig and holding it down. I was impressed. Yeah, he thought Christian was ugly. Yeah, like my dude, what? So that's why it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, he thought. You think? I wish I was making that. I wish I was making that up, but I'm not.
No, I know you're not. Because remember, his name was CLB.
And also think about how like contradictory that is. You thought Christian was ugly, but you booked him to make out with prime Trish Stratus. Make it make sense.
Right.
Well, then again,
and Trish was bad as fuck at that time.
I mean, this is the same guy who booked himself to make out with Trish Stratus. You think that's a surprise? Come on now. Come on, man. This nigga Vince booked himself to make out with Trish and Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler. So
yeah, the booking is just so inconsistent. Oh, I'm gonna give you a character. I want you to be such and such. All right, cool, Vince. You go get this shit over. Oh, you're not doing it right. I'm like, well, Vince, the crowd is loving it. Oh, but you're not getting it right. Motherfucker, what are you, retarded?
Yes. Yes. Like, what are we doing here?
Man.
I see Tessa Blanchard has asked for her release and it was granted.
Yeah, we had spoke about that. I went on a little mini rant, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier today. I mean, Tessa being a problematic person aside, TNA booking aside, I'll keep this just pretty brief. The reality is she got lapped. That's basically it. She's just not that good anymore. When she came back, the narrative was, well, she's so good, fans will get over it. And that would have been the case if this was 2018 Tessa, 2019 Tessa. 2026 Tessa ain't hitting it. Her matches weren't good. Her promos weren't good. She wasn't really doing anything. And I think what's really happening is that I think that she was the best like 6 years ago, but all the girls today in many different companies have lapped her. They've all leveled up. So it's like, okay, yeah, you were good 6 years ago. What else you got, chick? You ain't got nothing. I think she realized that, requested her release, and there you go. And I think it really speaks volumes that this entire time, again, 6 years now, 6 years, you know how long 6 years is in professional wrestling? In professional wrestling, 6 years.
Like, shit, how long The Rock? Shit, The Rock was only around for like 6, 7 years. He wasn't even around that long.
Right. So for her to be gone for 6 years and like this whole time she's not gotten any feelers from any bigger companies. That
his first run, my bad. In his first run, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't want to be.
No, you good. Yeah, but it is what it is. The fact that it's been this long and she never got any feelers from any of the bigger companies, to me that just speaks volumes. And it's unfortunate because she did it to herself, and she's still young. Let me check how old she is. I think she's like still in her
Yeah, she's like in her mid-30s, if I'm not mistaken. But here's the thing: is like nobody trying to hear that shit. Be like,
she's 30. She's 30.
She's 30. Okay, she looked like she's 40, but like you said, she bought the shit on herself, and she should have been made amends from before. She said she did. What's her name again? The Concrete Rose, the Black Concrete Rose, the one that she spat on or whatever. She basically said like, I had made amends. We had made amends, and everything is all cool. And I was like, shorty, you dumb. Ain't no motherfucking way you're gonna fucking spit on me and call me a nigga, and everything is all cool. Like, we can never be cool. It's never ever like, nah. That's how I feel. Like, you can't come back from that. And all for what? Like, she didn't do nothing to you.
But that's
Pretty
how
much.
it always is, isn't it?
Other than that, though, I saw Marky D who did another
Yeah, I ain't get to
TNA
watch that.
video.
Yeah, I ain't get to watch that one yet.
Yeah, the writing is on the wall. It's pretty clear they're going to get sold. I expect the announcement any day now. Santana, he's gone next month. Leon Slater, he's gone next month.
How's he is the fucking champion? He's going next month.
Yeah,
Which means he's gonna probably lose the belt to Ziggler at Slammiversary at the end of
Yeah.
this month.
mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
He didn't
Ziggler
lose
Really
it.
not much else to
He
say.
about to be a god over there. This dude Ziggler, because he
And,
got
what's
like
his
the most
name?
star power over there.
And then Steve Macklin, it was being reported that one of the main reasons why he left was apparently he was very dissatisfied with the pay. The pay is not very good, despite the fact they got the AMC TV deal. So the pay is not very good. There's frustrations over a lack of bookings. A lot of the TNA guys are not allowed to get other bookings if AEW talent are on the same shows and stuff. So, yeah, man, the
It's-
writing's on the wall.
Yo,
They're gonna get
this nigga-
Yo,
This
so
nigga-
you remind me. That should remind me of the part in Friday. Remember when
Mhm.
Devo and Smokey came out this motherfucker house?
sold.
He said, "What about the AMC deal?" I got an AMC deal.
This nigga Silva, man. This dude is a fucking bozo. Like, and he's a hater. Like, you
No,
stop.
that you got to see that video. This dude Marky D had did. He was explaining like, "Yo, that's the reason why he's there. He's basically priming TNA for sale."
I know that. I'm just saying in general. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, not much else to say, really. I mean, it's a done deal.
yeah.
So
That's why they got rid of Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore, remember, he was on that whole resurrection campaign when it came to TNA. Because remember, they were from before there was Impact, and it was like,
Right.
now we're going back to the roots, and we're gonna start from scratch and rebuild. And he wanted the funding for it, and it was like, no, you're not getting no more money. Then after that, next thing you know, he was gone,
people forget.
and they
too,
brought in Silver. That shit
yeah,
happened.
people
What happened? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah, people forget that Ospreay was a free agent. He had left New Japan, and that was before he signed with AEW. And he had made a few appearances on TNA.
Yeah,
And,
I remember
Ospreay
that.
was
Yeah.
Ospreay was a big TNA guy, and that was what D'Amore was trying to do. He was trying to get out the big bucks to sign more names. That's what you got to do if you really want to be an alternative. If you really want to get people talking, he was willing to make those moves. And then the powers that be was like, nah. It was weird too because they did that, and then that was when I think it was after Bound for Glory where they revived their name TNA because they were known as Impact.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
what I'm
after
saying. It was like a whole campaign.
Yeah, and then after they came back as TNA, they took a hiatus, and it was like, wait, what? Why would you take a hiatus after coming back? As
I
TNA?
forgot about that.
Word,
That
I
shit made no
remember,
sense.
bro. Like, oh god, they really took a month off.
Yeah,
I forgot about
Just look-
that.
yeah. Just looking back at it now, I think that's probably like when the WWE shit happened. They probably got in contact with WWE shortly after that, and then they packed up D'Amore. That's what probably happened. That's probably why they were quiet for a while. And then you start, and then after that, that was when people started just leaving in droves. I mean, there were always people leaving TNA, but never in numbers like this. No, it's like I think Marky D did a video last week where he like one by one went through like
Yeah.
every person that's left like the past 2 years. They've lost like over 45 people. Like even when like fucking Dixie fucked up TNA, like even then, like even when AJ left, like they still had
Yeah,
like
it wasn't this
Lashley,
bad.
yeah, like when AJ left, like that was fucking stupid and that was bad for TNA. But as bad as that was, they still had like Lashley, Joe, EY, Angle, EC3, the Wolves, the Hardys, Aries. Like, they still had like a good amount of people to fall back on. They don't got anybody. It's like Ali and a bunch of bums. It's like Ali, Ziggler. That's it. Like who the fuck else is
Moose.
there?
You got Moose. But he's like, damn, like my dude, what more do you want to do, Moose? I guess he's trying to stay there until he gets put in the Hall of Fame.
He could.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get put in the Hall of Fame if he leaves. Like, just say it. But even still, man, what
And
a
he's like in the best shape right now. That's the thing. It's like, yo, my dude, you still like you know what I mean? You still look healthy. You in great shape. What are we doing here? How much times you want to win a TNA championship?
he's not even in contention for that.
He in the system's vortex.
I don't know why. He about to fight Eddie Edwards at Slammiversary again.
And like I said from before, like, is Eddie Edwards terrible? No, I won't go that far. But these motherfuckers think he's like Stone Cold Steve Austin or some shit.
And they treat Eddie Edwards like he's the face of the company. I don't know why.
Yeah,
like I
like,
said,
yo, he's
they
not.
treat him-
He's not on that type of time at all. He's just
they
decent. That's
treat him-
it.
Yeah, they treat him that way because they view it as loyalty, and it's like, no, like he stayed there because nobody else wanted him. That's why.
He ain't
nobody else-
wrong. Like,
ain't
like
nobody
the
else
only
was
time,
fucking with
like
Eddie.
the only time they ever wanted Eddie Edwards is when he was still in that tag team. What, the
Yeah,
Wolves?
Yeah,
right.
Wolves, yeah.
And between the two of them, it was always Davey that was the better wrestler. He just turned out to be a problematic person outside the ring, unfortunately. But like as a singles, like nobody was ever fucking with Eddie Edwards like that. Like no, nobody. MLW didn't want Eddie. NWA didn't want him. New Japan didn't want him. WWE didn't want him. And then AEW started, they didn't want him. Why the fuck would they want Eddie Edwards when you already have like at the roster they had when they first started, they had like Cody, MJF, Darby, Hangman, Kenny, Jericho, Mox. Why the fuck would they want Eddie Edwards? So he stayed there. He stayed. Nobody else wanted him. So so we're just gonna treat him like he's like this guy. Like, no, he's not. The fuck?
And he's been like the leader of what, 2 or 3 stables.
Yeah, he's been the system and that honor no more shit.
Yeah, Honor No More. He was a leader of that stable. Like, no,
That stable. That
They're trying to make
sucked.
him. They're trying to make Eddie like he's Tommy Dreamer or some shit. Like when Tommy Dreamer was in ECW, like, oh, he's the heart and soul of ECW. Like that's what they're trying to do with Eddie. They're trying to make him like the heart and soul of TNA.
Yeah, he do give off that vibe, and it's like I don't know why you want to do that, but
Yeah, but the difference between Eddie Edwards and Dreamer is when they did it with Dreamers, it actually came off genuine.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because Dreamer,
I'll give you that.
Right. Because Dreamer could have never been a guy in WCW or WWF. ECW, you know, he and the fans respected Dreamer. Like the ECW fans respected him. And then Dreamer actually had like feuds that people remember, like the Raven shit. Like the Raven Dreamer feud is still talked about to this day. I couldn't tell you one Eddie Edwards feud if you had a gun to my head. You have to fucking shoot me. Like the fuck?
I mean, I think by default you'd have to say Bobby Lashley, but still.
Don't get me started on that shit, bro.
Yeah, get him.
Out? I'm in a good mood, man. Don't bring up that shit.
I'm just saying.
That feud.
Toph, I don't care, B. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind him winning the belt. I didn't mind
that
it.
feud. Fuck that feud, and fuck Josh Matthews for trying to get over Boston Knee Party. Boston Knee Party. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, where's Josh Matthews at anyway, though, B?
I don't know where he is, honestly. I think does he do backstage work for them or something?
Nah, it's been a minute. It's
But
been
I
a
know-
minute since you've seen him. You would think they'll bring him back for the AMC, but I guess they was like, nah, we good.
He wasn't all that good as a commentator, though.
He was harmless. He's better than Joe Tessitore. He's definitely better than Joe Tessitore.
He's with AEW. That's where he's at.
He does the no wait, you're right. He actually does backstage work with them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a producer. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know he married Madison Rain and she's a coach there, so and he was
the beautiful people, man, like
Queen.
Oh man, that fucking that song. It wasn't too bad. I can't shit
Yeah, it
on
wasn't,
it.
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It was fine for what it was, but
What y'all think about Chad Gable's new theme?
I gotta
I haven't
hear
heard
it. I gotta hear it more to
Yeah, me
give
too.
I mean, I understand him getting his own music to have his own identity because he's not in a stable anymore.
Right.
But I gotta hear how it is before I decide because I don't want to just completely crap on it.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
few people was already shitting on it. I'm like, yo, damn, y'all relax. Y'all like wolves.
Yeah, and I was already talking about this. I think you went through it already as well. To those that don't know, Chad Gable is 40. He's been with WWE since 2013. That's how long he's been there, and it's really sad because it only feels like he's just now at a point where they can finally actually like do something with him, which is just fucking sad. It just really just shows you the incompetence of WWE. But you know, if at this point, I'm more of a go big or go home. I think the Intercontinental title is beneath him, and if I'm booking, I have him go after the WWE title. I put him on SmackDown. I have Gunther beat Cody, have Gunther be champion, and then have Gable chase Gunther. They already have their history when Gunther was Intercontinental champion. Remember, Gunther
Yeah,
beat him in
of
front of
course.
his family. His children were crying. Gable was talking stuff like, I swear to God, I'll get my revenge on you, Gunther. And it was dropped on one of many different drop stories and Triple H just moved on from it. That's what I would do. No offense to Pentagon or any of the other folks there. Raw is not perfect by any means, but Raw's got the bloodline, and for better or worse, even though I just don't care about that story at all. The reality is that fans like the bloodline. SmackDown needs this. SmackDown, it needs something. That show is just a drizzling
Mhm.
shits. That's what I would do. I would
Yeah.
book Gable chasing Gunther. I would not put the Intercontinental title or the U.S. title. This dude is 40. Look how they're treating guys like Damian Priest and LA Knight, who are also in their 40s. It's now or never for Gable. If you don't take advantage of the shit you did with the Americano stuff, if you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. But that's just how I would do it, though.
No, I agree with you. I agree. How you lay that down, that's perfect. Have him go to SmackDown after you finish with with this dude Penta. Have him go to SmackDown and chase him towards this dude Gunther for the WWE Championship. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Got the
only
professor.
negative-
What's going on, my dude?
Yeah.
Nah, but yo, you see what Seaflu has said?
Yeah.
He's an unfortunately
Yeah.
Chad ain't winning shit.
You
He's gonna
can't
win the
do
Intercontinental
nothing.
belt. He's gonna get that at least. But it's like, I was saying that from before you had pulled up. Like, yo, cut this shit out, man. Like, stop with the whole being safe and pussyfooting with motherfuckers. This dude is 40. He's been in the company for like 13 years. Push him. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, for real. Speaking of pushes, I think LA Knight might be cooked.
Man, they about to push him out the door.
I'm shocked he ain't out the door now. I'm shocked he ain't out the door now.
Yo, I fucking spat out my water Triple H style last night when I was listening to Solar Monster do the review for Raw, and he said that from now on we're gonna refer to it as I can't even say it about laugh. He said from now on, like when you get arrested, they always say assume the position. We're gonna call that the LA Knight position because he's always laying down.
Looking up at the light. I'm trying to do electrician, B. Because he's always looking at the light.
So I'm truly convinced Triple H just doesn't like him. Like, cause good lord, who did you piss off?
That's what I'm saying. You can't sit there that mad just because he had got a fucking a sign from a fan in the crowd. You that mad? You're that fragile over a fucking sign? I know it's not that. I know Triple H.
Oh
ain't
no,
that.
no, it's a combination of stuff. It's number one, he got himself over organically. That's the cardinal sin in WWE. There's the signs. There's the sign thing we talked about for any fans who don't know what we're talking about. There was a Raw not long ago. LA Knight came out. There was this fan that had a sign that said, "We don't
No,
want."
it was long ago. That shit was like a year and a half ago. That shit happened.
Okay, well there you go. He did that. They probably didn't like that. What else? There was something else that happened too. I think it was like very early. Like
It wasn't the Money in the Bank shit. It was the Money in the Bank PLE. Remember, and
yeah,
they
yeah.
put that shit on the one of them Unreal episodes when Triple H was like, "Oh, I needed you to do this, I needed you to do that, but you dropped the ball." You know, remember he was trying to chastise him
Yeah.
and shit.
He also went on record for saying that he didn't like Unreal. And from what I hear, there's a lot of wrestlers who don't like Unreal. They just keep it
Yeah.
to themselves. But LA Knight was one of the few that openly just said straight up, like, I don't like it. So it's a number of things, you know. But yeah, he's just like Christian. He's just like Mr. Kennedy. They don't like it when you do it. They just don't. It's stupid. I'll never understand it, but that's just how they do it, you know.
That's
So Professor Simpson said,
bullshit. Man.
let me see what my dude Simpson talking about real quick. July 10th, double AW Pro on 115th and Bourbon. If you down, Sifu, myself and Hilberto will be in the building. All right, there you go. Check out double AW Pro. If y'all go over there by Bourbon, what's that over there by you in New Orleans? That's New Orleans, right? 115 on Bourbon.
Yeah, I believe so.
Go ahead, TKO.
I was just saying that's some bullshit, man. Like I'll never understand how you punish somebody for making your job easier, or just because they don't want to kiss your ass. But whatever, right? I expect a report to come out saying that LA Knight just got released or asked for it.
They keep them. They're petty like that.
I
I got an update on the Slammiversary.
My shit was acting silly about that.
All right, I got an update for Slammiversary. Right now, they're currently at this is suspect. Anyway, the venue's set up for 3,500 seats, and their number is somewhere between 1,300 and 1,400. They're not going to reveal the exact number. It is June 28th, so they have all of next week to have a little bit of more tickets sold. And the cheapest ticket has now been reduced to $62.
Yeah.
They don't get it. It's not like, the ticket prices may be expensive, but it's more than that. Y'all motherfuckers are not giving people a reason to give a fuck. It's but so much motherfuckers can say Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. It's not a fucking sing-along all the damn time. They think that's all people want to do. Like, nah, like, it's fun. Like, I was there during the Yeet Wave a couple of times during the Yeet. It's fun, yeah, but like, we want more than that.
Okay, I got the actual number now. I apologize.
Okay.
The actual number of tickets they have now is 1,530 tickets.
Oh
and
my
the
God,
current setup is 3,200. So
holy cow, you serious?
Jesus.
That's their number.
That is fucking terrible.
Jesus,
WWE would never be on that type of time. That's on WWE ever. That gotta be a new low. And what's the date of that again?
June 28th. That's next Sunday. So they have all of next week.
Yeah, so basically that's 2 weeks.
What the fuck is going on, B?
They still got over 1,000 tickets in less than 2 weeks to sell it.
For some more context, this is going to be at the Argenius Arena. This is located in Boston, Massachusetts. They have hockey here. They have basketball here. They have concerts here. The max capacity is 8,000. So they're cutting off more than half. So the building can hold at maximum about 8,000 people. And they can't even get half of that. They can't get 4,000. They can't get 3,500. They have to tarp it down to 32.
They barely got a quarter of it.
Yeah.
It's less than a quarter of it.
So if they don't move any tickets, then they'll have to tarp off even because it's too late now. They can't move to another venue. Yeah. And this is the same show that will be going head to head against Forbidden Door and an NXT show the same weekend. So. Even when Hogan and Bischoff fucked up TNA, they were still doing like 2,500 for their pay-per-views. I remember that. Their shows were like 2,400, 2,500. I think the Bound for Glory where Jeff Hardy won, that was somewhere in Arizona. I forgot the venue they were in. That show had like 4,100 people. I remember that. So they've never been this low.
Remember, right? Like because yeah, TNA would have been silly, but it wasn't boring, and they actually had shit going on. Nowadays, it's just matches. People forgot the art of wrestling. Like it's a grown man soap opera.
True.
That's what it is. Like the matches is great. I love great matches, but make us give a fuck.
But if that's all you're getting by on, people are not going to care. Like, oh,
right.
Like you could book, like AEW could book a match between, say, Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Yeah, great. But why are they fighting? You know?
They need to. I mean, it's too late now at this point because clearly TNA is being sold. But if we were to pretend that they weren't going to be sold and they were going to stick around for a little bit longer, they need to find the medium in the middle. You're never going to out wrestle AEW. You're just not. But you need to stop trying to be like WWE because no one's going to be WWE. Stop doing that. Find your own niche. And they used to do that. That's what makes it frustrating. Because TNA did have a niche. They had the Knockouts. They had the X Division. They had Ultimate X. They had King of the Mountain and all these other crazy innovative shit we've never seen. Where is that shit? Right. Like, where is it? Like, That's my biggest issue with current TNA. Like where's the TNA shit? Like where's the cool, unique stuff? Like where's the innovative gimmick matches? Like they don't even do it now. They just present it like it's.
And remember, the more that's what he tried to do. Remember, he brought back the 6 sides. He tried to bring all that shit back little by little, but he needed more of the funding, and he was like, "Nah, we good." It's just crazy.
Seaflu says with the right TV deal, MLW can overtake TNA in the US. I agree.
MLW's been picking up some steam. As a matter of fact, whatchamacallit? This Saturday is a 200th episode. We already know I'm here for that. This coming Saturday, 200th episode.
Yeah, MLW can. I agree. They need a TV deal. And what MLW needs is they need 3 things. 1, they need a TV deal, or better TV deal. 2, they need to do like pay-per-views, like actual pay. They don't really do pay-per-views like that because you got to find a way to make the revenue. And number 3, they need to have like an international presence. If they can do those 3 things, yeah, they can easily be number 3. But their product,
their marketing team is not too bad, especially when it comes to that Don Gatto. They stay promoting that shit.
That guy's cool.
Out that shit.
I like him. Yeah.
Shit. As a matter of fact, they had that match this past Saturday. Was it Matt Justice and that Bishop dude, the dude that looked like a young Psycho Sid?
Yeah.
They was fighting over there by the merch table. I'm like, okay, that's a nice touch. They're fighting over by the merch table. Then they pulled up the graphic like, yo, get your MLW t-shirts from over here. I'm like, I like that. That was pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean, their product has more life than TNA right now, for sure.
Nah, but yo, did y'all see how this dude tried to kill Matthew Justice on this past Saturday, son?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus,
When
man.
I was
Nah,
watching,
that
I
gotta
was
be
like,
bogus behavior real quick. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Chill.
when I was watching that shit, I was like, oh boy, off Ready to Rumble. I was like, this isn't even a pay-per-view. Like, why are you guys going so hard on a regular episode? I was like, how did we get here? Why the fuck are you doing a balcony dive? Like, it's a fucking regular episode on a Saturday afternoon. Like,
oh my god, please let me please, like, okay, I think I found it. Hold on.
he does look like Sid. You're right. He does.
He look like young Psycho Sid, man. But yeah, but you see, Contra, they basically was all throughout the damn show.
Yeah, that's the one negative.
Yeah,
I
this
have
dude
about
Kushida.
MLW. Yeah. I love Kushida.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry,
I
man.
think the system is better than Contra right now. I'm not.
Yeah. That's one of my few negatives about MLW.
I'm sorry, Contra ain't hit.
Yeah.
It hasn't been hitting.
I can't shit on WWE on continuing the bloodline and didn't give MLW a pass. Like that Contra shit, they need to move on from that. Like,
yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
They really forcing that shit. All right, I'm queuing it up right now.
Okay.
I might as well. Damn. I'm trying to find a way. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna make it transformative. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make it transformative. MLW, this is fair use, B. We love your show. Fair use, free promotion. All right. This is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna show the Matthew Justice dive first, and then after that, I'm gonna show the end of the match. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it in 2 parts.
Alrighty.
Right. This dude here taking a swig of that Don Gato tequila. Y'all can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
You see what it's doing?
Jesus.
Dude, that was some New Jack shit.
Nah, that's some super crazy shit. And they remember super crazy used to jump off that shit. Jesus Christ!
Fucking New Jack is laughing his ass off. He had his side.
Jesus.
Look, I'm too scared. Yuck, we do it on 3. 1.
Oh God.
He completely missed, yo. Completely missed. He had took that swig and risked it all.
Somebody laced that drink. That's why he missed.
Nah,
and he wore a mask. I'm like, why would I?
Yeah, that's that Don Gato motherfucker.
I ain't trusting a nigga wearing a mask to give me a drink. The fuck? He completely missed. Good Lord. What the fuck, man?
Oh,
I haven't laughed that hard since that time Hogan was like, "There's the wall, brother."
Oh man, where Black Star at? Like Black Star be loving this part of the show.
Yeah, Black Star's in recovery, trying to figure out why the fuck Jey Uso is going to be king of the ring. What are we doing here? The fuck?
Hey, look, I like Jey Uso B.
I'm sorry. I kind of want to see fans crash out if Jey Uso wins the crown and then fights Cody at SummerSlam.
Don't worry, I got the memes ready, man. I got the memes ready.
Oh man, I'm ready to laugh my ass off at you.
Oh, Toph, you're so confident. How the fuck are you so sure Jey Uso's gonna win? You think Triple H is gonna book a black King of the Ring? Get the fuck out of here! Have you not been watching the show?
All right, like what the fuck? Like Jesus, we not
Nah,
we
you
not
know
out of the
damn well the King of the Ring don't mean shit. They'll
we
have
not out of the
Oba win
clear. We not out of the clear yet. Just because Oba got past,
that.
just because Oba got past Dom. No,
And why did that have to be a main event? That's what I'm saying. It's like, really? This is the main event? That shit could have been in the middle of the show. Like they ended the show like that. I'm like, yo, man, Triple H, yo, you just don't give a fuck. You just getting paid. And it's really sad. But yeah, I'm definitely going for Oba though. Well, I like
Yeah.
Jey Uso, B. And I can't wait to see Jay and this dude Javon Evans have that match.
I'm
well
going for.
they having it on
going-
SmackDown, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gonna be out here.
Nah,
All
bro,
right.
Jay's winning. You know how I know Jay's winning? Because Triple H sucks at layups. He can't
Yeah.
get the easy layups.
Yeah.
Every time there's an easy give me, he misses every single time.
I got one better. If he makes the layup, he'll get the ball again and dribble out of bounds. That's what he will do.
And then they will pass it to the other team. The fuck?
This
Jesus.
motherfucker will do some shit. You be like, okay, Triple H. And then the follow-up be like, yo, are you serious, Triple H?
Man, and imagine the nuclear heat if Jey Uso not only beats Oba Femi but beats Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Jesus.
Oh. Cody Rhodes.
I already
Hey,
see
look.
it.
Just imagine that shit. Check this out, right? You have Roman, World Heavyweight Champion, and you have Jey Uso, WWE Champion. Y'all ready for that?
WW Bloodline. That's what it is.
They never did nothing like that before. Remember, they tried to do this shit with this dude Triple H pitched that idea to Batista. And that's how you had the storyline going on with Batista and JBL. Remember that?
Yeah.
They always seize that idea, if you think of it. They always seize like, oh, when it came to two brands, like, oh, the leader will be the champion of one brand, and the sidekick or the heavy or whatever will be the champion of the other brand. But they never pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, so what's the point of teasing it? Man, oh man.
If this dude Jey Uso was a fail, Roman has to kick him out immediately. That's the only way that should have worked. Roman will have to kick Jey Uso out immediately if he was to fail in the King of the Ring. And that's when you show that, because all right, for instance, you see this dude, Roman Reigns, he's still playing a little cool. He's not really that vicious tyrant right now. So if you're going to have this dude, Jey Uso, get eliminated in the King of the Ring, you got to show that Roman Reigns is still on that type of time. And
like
basically jump him out the bloodline.
Well, it's like you said earlier, like they're not only are they ignoring their own continuity, they're changing it for convenience. Like Roman saying manga main event at WrestleMania, or a couple of weeks ago.
Why did he say that? Like,
and then
that makes him look so crazy. He's a tribal chief. Why the fuck would you get something like that wrong? That's insane.
And then a couple of weeks ago, Fatu was talking to the Usos, and he told Jay, at least you never beat Roman. Actually, Jay did. He pinned him in the tag match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Like, he has beat. So, like, they're literally ignoring their own continuity.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sorry. Like, this is straight to VHS DVD sequel bullshit. And 9 times out of 10, it was never as good as the original. That's what it is. You got fucking Fatu on SmackDown talking to Solo, Solo's talking about if Roman's got a problem, he can come over here. Like, you fought him and you lost. Like, we're literally ignoring continuity. We're just pretending like it never happened. And then to make it worse, there's a promo with Knight and Jimmy Uso of all people, where Knight's talking about the bloodline being abusive, and Jimmy says in the promo, "Man, that was years ago," as if like it's still fucking any different. They're literally ignoring their own continuity. Like, this is worse.
I got another one for you. When LA Knight was acting all paranoid and shit. Rightfully so. But he's acting paranoid about Solo still working with these dudes. You remember that shit last night? It's like, yo, my dude, after all this shit you done seen, why would you think Solo's still cool with these dudes? Just because he accidentally caught you with the Samoan spike.
He wasn't. He didn't spike you for Roman, bro. He spiked you to get Royce Keys on his side.
This is the benefit. Of winning the war. For years, they always talk about how the NWO was run down and went on too long and fizzled. I'm sorry, bro. This is far worse than anything the NWO ever did. Like, this shit is over, bro. This shit is over. There's so many inconsistencies and plot holes in the Bloodline story, and we're just supposed to pretend like we don't notice them. Like, what?
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on the new Ula Fala that this dude Jacob got?
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. Jacob Fatu's a controlled crash out now.
I like that though. I like that.
I mean, I could get behind that, but just like I can also get behind fucking Eric Andre getting his ass kicked. Fucking dumbass.
Why would you sit there and play with this dude Ula Fala? Like,
fucking dumbass.
Do you watch the show? Why are you playing with this man?
If they were in fucking Hawaii, they would actually hack his head off for that shit. That's a fact. Like, Jesus, man.
But y'all's going to Eric Andre for taking them splashes, though. I was thinking, like, yo, are they promoting Street Fighter?
No,
because he's in Street Fighter. This dude, Eric Andre, and Roman. So I'm thinking, like, is this supposed to be like, but wow.
Nothing will ever be as funny as Umaga beating up the Jackass guys. That was
hell yeah. And this dude Steve-O didn't want to sell, and I kept pissing Umaga off.
Yeah, like.
Excuse me. No, Riga says. I'm gonna say how Riga said. Umanga.
Yeah. Yeah, the sad part about him is that he should have definitely been like bigger than he was, but unfortunately for him, just due to the generational timeline gap, when he was in WWE, there was no other Samoans. He was on his own, and that definitely hurt him. There's been other because that's one of the main things that's benefited Roman. Roman is reaping the benefits of it because there's so many other, bloodline people in the company now. But
and I don't care. I'm gonna call this shit out too. You're gonna sit there and talk about Yokozuna being with the bloodline. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. I don't care. You're not gonna do that, sir. He's Japanese.
I never got that.
Go ahead.
This time next year, Royce will have the keys to. Yeah, no shit.
They're gonna throw him in a tag team eventually. He's gonna be in a tag team, win some tag team gold, and
that nigga's gonna join Solo. Like, you already see it coming.
And it's like, why?
Talk about a downgrade. How are you gonna be in a group with Samoa Joe to leave, and now you're gonna be in a group with Solo? I'm sorry, bro. That's a fucking downgrade, dude. You should have stayed. You should have fucking stayed, dude. You made a fucking mistake, bro. I'm gonna call this shit out every week.
Yeah, rightfully so. Get him.
Oh man.
But
Rightfully so.
Jesus, Hobbs, you leave one group led by a Samoan to join another group led by a Samoan. And a Samoan that's not even as good as the first one. So like
Man.
a Samoan that's been on a literal losing streak since he separated from Roman. But that's another story.
And he's
Has
still
Solo even
losing.
won? Wait, never mind. Wait, he was US champ, right? Was Solo US
Yeah.
champ?
He was a
Yeah.
US champ on a losing streak.
Yes. They literally had him beat Jacob for the belt, and literally the next night he got pinned by Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember.
Shit is insane.
He got
And when I
pinned by
be
Sami
losing my
Zayn.
mind, motherfuckers be looking at me and be like, "Oh, come on, Sam, man, it's not that serious. Come on, man.
That
Like,
nigga-
what the fuck y'all talking about, B?"
Then this nigga Solo beat Jacob, got pinned by Sami Zayn, and then dropped the belt to Sami Zayn literally the following week. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And you want me to take this dude seriously? Oh my god.
Yo, you remember when this dude Solo, like the heat he had? Remember, they was saying that he was going to be the one to take over the bloodline and beat Roman Reigns for the championship. Remember?
Yeah.
That is so crazy where we at right now when it comes to Solo. He was literally going to be that guy. Y'all went from that to this.
Yeah, Triple H killed him. That was all trips. Because from what I heard, he was having just a fine run in NXT. He was coming along nicely. And yeah, that was all Triple H.
That
Really,
nigga
when you think about it, he's really destroyed the mid card. He's really taken.
He's destroyed just about everybody, yo. Sir. Only motherfuckers he can't destroy that's already established. That's the only ones he really can't destroy.
He fucked up Solo's push. He fucked up. I was about to say. Well, he fucked up Solo. Escobar. He fucked up Escobar's push. Nothing came from that.
You're right, Sifu. I remember that, Sifu. You're right.
He fucked up Theory's push. He fucked up Grayson Waller's push. Not that it was going to go anywhere anyway. He fucked up the New Day's heel turn. He fucked up Dragon Lee for a while. Now Dragon Lee is kind of on the cusp of doing something. Pentagon's been all right. But really, that's more so Pentagon than Triple H.
Because he's good in the ring. And they got this whole luchador story, supposed story going on.
He fucked up Penta's brother, Phoenix, but yeah.
Yeah, he had to go to Mexico. He had to go to AAA to do something.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him half blame for Priest. I think half of it is on him and the other half is on Priest himself. I've spoken about Priest before. I think that it's not that I think this guy is that much better than him, but the Mike Santana dude, his visual presentation, like of what I've seen in him in TNA, I feel like that's how Priest should be presented. But in WWE,
remember I was saying that's what I was saying. I was saying the same thing. Like I just think, and maybe I was wrong about that, but this whole dark gothic shit they got going on with Priest, I don't think is like legitimately him as a person.
Yeah,
that's why I work for Santana, because that's him. He's a Puerto Rican from the Bronx. That's why I work for him.
Without getting too political, I just feel like with Priest, it's just a case of like the people in charge, they're just not willing to or are not comfortable catering to like minority culture like that, like Puerto Rican culture, Black culture, Asian. They just because it's a bunch of old white dudes. They don't know. They just don't know. And these wrestlers, they don't have the balls to speak up and be like, "Yo, this is fucking stupid," unless you're like The Rock or someone like that. So, but either way, though, Triple H is fucked up. Like I'd say about maybe 85% of the mid card. Like how many? Like you can pinpoint like a few people. I would say Gunther, but I think Triple H is starting to fuck up Gunther.
Yeah,
he's just a guy.
He's fucking up Gunther.
What do you mean starting to? Nigga, Gunther ain't been the same. Gunther ain't been the same since he lost the world title.
Yeah, and Imperium and all when they just had Imperium disband just like that, that was the beginning of the end. Gunther's never been the same after that. I'll never forget that WrestleMania. What WrestleMania was that? 38, I think it
30,
was.
yeah,
39,
38.
39,
It was 38 or 39, one of those two.
39.
And you had
yeah.
these motherfuckers on the pillars, like, yo, this motherfucker looked like a wrestling god. And the match was fucking fantastic. And it made sense between him and Sheamus. That shit was a fucking war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The story was there. Sheamus, he never won an Intercontinental belt before. He won all these belts, tag team champion, world champion, WWE champion, all that fly shit. But he never got that motherfucking Intercontinental championship.
That's another drop story.
He still hasn't.
Yeah, that's another easy layup. That's what I mean. Like he sucks at these easy stories. Like it's the easiest, most simplest ones. He can't do it. Like how? How do you fuck up Cena winning number 17? And he found a way to fuck that up.
Yo. Not only that, a heel turn. Cena as the new. Go ahead, TKO. Oh my god.
You know they still ain't recover from that Travis Scott shit, right?
No.
they still ain't recover from that Travis Scott shit at all. Like, between the Travis Scott shit, the Cena heel turn, the man who the biggest guy. You know what? Yeah, the Travis Scott shit, the heel turn, the retirement tour, his 17th world title. How did you screw all that up in less than a year?
Man, it's really, because I'll never forget when that shit happened in real time when Cena turned heel on Cody Rhodes. I was like, yo, he's turning. Yo, I was legit happy. I'm like, oh, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes. Next thing you know, Cena will be back in a month. Or was it 2 months? It was a minute. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, why would y'all do a big angle like this and don't have him pull up the very next night?
It was weird because they did the turn and then they did like these international tours right after.
Yeah,
like,
in Belgium.
They typically do that like after Mania, like going into the summer, not before Mania. It really ruined the pacing of it. They did the international shit, and then when Cena finally came back to address it, there was only like 2 weeks left. It was like 2 or 3 weeks. There was barely any time to really get anything cooking. And then when
it
Cena
wasn't
started
in America. That was the main thing. He pulled up in Brussels. Like, my nigga, what are we doing here? You just turned heel, a long-awaited heel turn. The first place you go is Brussels?
Yeah. And we actually think about it, if you remember, the heel turn itself was in Canada. The Chamber show. So he wasn't even in America like that. America didn't even get to experience heel Cena that often. And then when he finally did start cutting promos, he was cutting promos on the fans and just ignoring Cody and The Rock for like 90% of the build. It was like,
I don't even think Cena took this heel turn seriously. Like,
he didn't.
Because
he admitted he failed at it. Like in an interview, I forgot how he worded it, but in so many words, he said something like, "I tried something different. It didn't work out. Sometimes you got to experiment." Because you know how Cena is. He's always very like politically correct of how he talks and stuff.
No, that he wanted us to just move on. Like, hey, this, it happened, and we can't dwell on the past. Real passive type shit. Like, no, we can't do that. Like, yo, my dude, this would have been a really big move.
If you would have taken it, you didn't, between you not taking it seriously and Triple H booking you terribly, this shit was dead on arrival, man.
And I hold Cena accountable too, because the story has always been that like he's the most agreeable main eventer they've ever had. Like they offer him something, he's just like, okay, cool. Even if that's true, there should be times where you should look at this booking and just be like, I don't think this is really smart. We should do something different. He should have put his foot down and he didn't. So he even said himself, like he admitted that he wanted to work a full-time schedule. He said he said that. And then
Yep.
WWE was like, nah, we only want you to work half these days because they wanted to milk it.
Now,
for
you want to
more
blame
money.
TKO for something? Nah, I know for a fact TKO shot him down, which is fucking stupid. It's like, yo, that's like one of y'all biggest breadwinners. Why would you? What? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, Cena said, like, I want to work the whole year. Oh, no, we don't have enough. Why? This dude's going to make y'all money. I don't get it.
They did it for the gates. Remember he had the countdown thing when like when he was doing the heel thing, he would show up and they would have like the dates on the Tron for like how many. Yeah, so that way.
And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was actually it was pretty cool. It was that shit had so much potential. It really fucking did.
That was why he did it.
Him the blacked out screen and the title. Him holding, carrying the title behind him, and like, yo, it had potential, but they didn't want to go all the way with it. Like, yo, as a matter of fact, how Cena is now wearing the suits, that's what we thought he was gonna be like when he turned heel.
Yeah,
they
were lazy with it. Yeah, because
it's like now you want to wear fucking suits. We thought you was gonna wear suits when you turned heel.
It was lazy. The explanation that they were trying to say was that, oh, you guys want me to change, so I'm going to keep looking the same way to spite the fans, which is a good kayfabe explanation, but in real life, it just came off as lazy. It came off as, we're going to do it, but we're not going to do it. Like TKO just said, it came off like he was half-assing it, and he was. They weren't fully invested in it. So,
just imagine a ball Cena pulling up with Dewey the very next night on Raw or something like that. Corporate Cena, like how he's dressed now when he pulls up to WWE, but he's bald. Remember, they was pushing that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I officially threw in the towel, like, because I'll keep up with it just for the sake of the show, but like on a personal level, like I don't give a fuck about any of this anymore. But when I personally threw in the towel, when I knew it was over for Triple H, was earlier in the year before Mania. I was talking to John, and John was talking about, don't worry, we still got the Orton turn, because they had been teasing the Orton Cody shit.
Right.
And many people still had hope on the Orton thing. Like, we still got that Orton Cody thing. And I told John, and I told anybody who would listen, I said, look, if they turn Orton, this shit's not going to work. I said that. I said this months ago in advance. TKO and Sandman can vouch for me. I said this Orton, if they turn him, it's not going to work. And then people are like, why is it not going to work, Toe? I said, because Orton is the elder statesman. He's at that point where when you've been doing it for as long as he's been doing it, fans are going to like respect him. And people also got to remember, and I say this as a guy that respects Orton. With all due respect to Orton, let's be real. He hasn't really been in the title picture for a long time. The last time he was really in the title picture was when he was feuding with Drew back in the COVID days. After Drew packed him up, like with all due respect, Orton was basically in the mid card. The most over thing he did was the RK Bro stuff. And to their credit, they got that shit over. And it never got a proper conclusion because Riddle was a fuck up. But basically, if they turn Orton heel against Cody, a guy that fans are getting tired of, I said the fans are going to cheer Orton. They're not going to boo him. They're going to cheer. And the people are like, nah. They're going to cheer. They're going to cheer Cody. They're going to boo. I'm like, dude, they're going to cheer Orton. And that's exactly what happened. When Orton turned on Cody and the fans were cheering, he fucking gave him the RKO through the table and the crowd was chanting, one more time. Exactly. They were just like, dude, I can't believe this exactly. And then TKO came in, they fucked it up and added Pat McAfee. I was like, it's over. Like, how do you fuck up the easiest story? That Cody Orton is so easy. It's the easiest story you could tell. 20 years of history. 20.
They ain't recover from the Travis Scott shit, and the Pat McAfee shit might have just been worse.
This dude, Cody, got laid out. He got kicked in the nuts and RKO'd, and then Cody's going to come out the next week. So what do you want to talk about? Like this, no motherfucker.
Oh my god. What do I want to talk? What do I want to talk about? Let's talk about how much this shit sucks, man.
I'm telling you, B.
And even worse than that, nigga, you didn't even sell the punt kick after WrestleMania. You showed up the next night with glasses on. Like, nigga, you supposed to be on the shelf. But instead,
Cody's out of it. Yeah, Cody's out of it. He doesn't care anymore. I can tell. Like, remember that Orton turned on him, right? Remember that really bad breakup brawl they had where like Cody came off the bus and he like wasn't selling the beatdown at all. And the security, like, you know how it is, like that you're supposed to come out, right? And the security's supposed to stop you, and then you have to like beat up security or like look angry. Cody was just completely through the motions. He didn't care at all. He didn't even try to look pissed off. Like, even Cody gave up. Like, he just gave up. He's like, yeah, I'm over it. So I think Cody's at that point. He needs to just go away. He needs to go away for a while, dude.
That's what I was saying, too. And like what you said earlier about Gunther beating him for the strap and just have him just go away.
Yeah.
Like, he's really not missed. And I will have, in the meantime, in between time, I will have Gunther rebuild Imperium. I'll have Ilya Dragunov with him, and I will have Pete Dunne or something. I don't know. Pete Dunne's on Raw. I forgot. I'll have somebody though. But
I agree, Gunther. Yeah, I agree. At this point, we can all agree Gunther is better with a faction, and it fits his name better. The Ring General. How you were general with no crew, you know. They play their cards right. Maybe they can even do a War Games match with another team or something. Who knows?
Blaze said, we stopped taking the heel Cena seriously. Man, look, this is what I edited from before. Hold on. Pull up on the Counciltron real quick. Like, WWE got to learn how to be creative. Look at this. Come on, B.
What do we got here?
Evil John Cena right there, B.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See how creative I can get real quick?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold up. I got y'all right now. Hold up.
Also, Cena should have changed.
How to be creative.
Also, Cena should have changed his entrance music. I mean, like, he put out an album. Why not use one of the songs off that?
One more thing, too, since we're talking about the heel Cena. If anybody remembers, if you go back and watch that Chamber match, it came down to Cena, Punk, and Rollins. Punk had eliminated Rollins, and it was down to Cena and Punk. But then Rollins gave Punk the stomp. And then right before Cena put the STF on Punk, Cena said, "I'm sorry." He was apologizing to Punk because he knew that what had just happened was fucked up, but Cena was trying to get that win. So you went from saying, "I'm sorry" to Punk to just in a few minutes later, you kick Cody in the nuts, and then you join up with The Rock and Travis Scott. So you want to talk about mixed messaging? So even then, like, he was never fully committed to it. How do you go from apologizing to Punk to kicking Cody in the nuts like 10 minutes later? What? What? Oh, you're nitpicking, Toph. It's not a nitpick. No, it's not. Imagine Stone Cold saying, "I'm sorry" to The Rock and then shaking Vince's hand like 5 minutes later. No, you have to fully commit to it. Don't fucking apologize.
Right.
Anyway.
Stone Cold kept it real from Jump Street. He was like, yo, I'm going to do anything to beat you for that WWF championship. He said that shit from Jump Street.
Right.
He said, "I need to beat you, Rock, more than life itself." That's the exact words he said.
Yeah, like it's
right. Like, you can't be surprised. Like, I'm not leaving this match until I get my hand raised. The fuck?
Got these motherfuckers apologizing. And that's the main thing that kills me with WWE. All this, oh, I respect you, and let's hug and kiss and swap spit. Yo, knock that shit the fuck off, son. Dead ass. I'm tired of this. Oh, everybody got to be competitive. That's so unnecessary. Knock that shit off. Let's have some real, like, yo, I want to be mad at you type shit. Yes, it's okay to be angry at somebody. The hell? Everybody's like, oh, you're a great competitor, and oh, I can't doubt her if he's a really good competitor. Nah, say motherfucker, you ass. The fuck? Where's the these motherfuckers ain't bloodthirsty. Like, they just at work. And I get it, yes, they're at work. But yo, what happened to the illusion?
Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorite moments from the Attitude Era was that sit down that Rock and Austin did before the Mania match. And there's one line that kind of lives rent free in my head where Jim Ross asked The Rock, "Do you like Steve?" And then Rock was like, "Professionally, he's one of the best I've ever been in the ring with. He always brings the best out The Rock. Personally, I don't like him." And then like the camera zoomed in, and then Austin got that like really nigga look, like just shit like that. like you were questioning like, is this a shoot? Like, does he really like? It made me question. I was like teenage me was questioning like, does he really not like him? But it was the way he hesitated before he said it. He was like, personally, I don't like him. Like the way he said it.
Yes.
That shit was great.
And well, you have to question something about, oh, is he for real? That's when you know you got me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's it. Like, yo, like everybody, oh, you're great and I love you. And how much motherfuckers do Cody Rhodes love? He loves everybody.
Right.
I don't know why niggas always getting stabbed in the back.
He's hugging motherfuckers and kissing them on the cheek. Next thing you know, he's getting kicked in the dick.
Now, I can believe that Cody and Roman don't like each other. The problem is they're both politicking to prevent any type of match from happening. And it's too soon for them to be facing each other in any kind of way. So it's like, okay, what do we do in the meantime? At least Roman's got like shit to do. You know, he's got Oba or whatever the fuck's going on Raw, but Cody ain't got shit. So,
but granted, I like the fact that they did the when this dude Cody was walking down the hall and they had that quick little face-to-face bumping. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, you know me, like I'm ready for these motherfuckers to have their rubber match, but they want to stall it, but keep it fresh at the same time. I'm in for that.
That's fine.
Don't,
like, it's okay.
Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do too much of it. Don't wait till like a couple of years from now type shit. Like, if y'all keep teasing it now, it has to happen either later this year or the beginning of next year.
That's okay. Stuff like that is fine as long as you don't overuse it. WWE has done that before. I remember there was a period where Goldberg ran into Brock when they were both world champions. Remember? I think Brock was the WWE champion and Goldberg was World Heavyweight champion. Then they did it with Triple H and JBL, where Triple H was World Heavyweight champion and JBL was the winner. You know, so you can do that every now and then. So yeah.
Yo, B, you already know what time it is. Well, well, first and foremost, shouts go out and congratulations to the Ospreys. Word up, B.
Yes, Will Ospreay and Alex Windsor officially tie the knot.
Right.
Yeah, man.
We can't say Windsor no more. They're the Ospreys. But definitely congrats, B.
Yeah, man.
All look alike. We got the Owen, you know what I'm saying? What we got going on?
Yeah, we got the Owen for the women. Mercedes is gonna be in the match.
Okay.
It-
Who's she going up against? Who's is is
It's
it the finals?
Mercedes. Yeah,
Is it
it's
the semifinals, right?
yeah. The winner faces Athena.
You already know
It's
Mercedes is gonna win. Like it don't even matter who Mercedes is going to make. It don't even matter. Mercedes is gonna go up against Athena. That's gonna be a classic. We all know that. And I think Athena should win, but we all know she's not.
Athena is fighting Maya World next. That girl. So
Who?
her name is Maya World. She's a chick from Ring of Honor. She's used to be one of Athena's minions when she had a faction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So
she
she's my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, but so she's fighting her. Mercedes is fighting Hazuki from Stardom,
Mhm.
and the winners of those matches fight each other. So, and that's the end of the Owen.
I believe Swerve and Osprey are going to be having a face off promo. So that'd be cool.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Swerve and Osprey are going to be in a face-off. Yeah,
Oh my god. Yo, not chill. I think we might have to have a watch party for Forbidden Door just for that.
Swerve,
Serious.
Swerve and Osprey are going to cook.
And that's the second time, like 2 years in a row, they fought a Forbidden Door, right?
No, they fought at Dynasty.
I'm
Okay.
still not over that tag match they had with the Bucks. That was great.
That shit
Uh,
was amazing. Yeah, remember it was me and Toe 5 hours right here, but we was
Yeah.
locked in.
no, that
Yo, that
sequence.
shit was
No,
a
that
really good
sequence.
pay per view.
That's
B seriously.
that sequence was legendary, man. Like what?
Mhm. Like
Oh
obviously they're
man,
both singles. They're both singles guys, obviously, but I wouldn't be against them being like an actual tag team down the road. Just
Yeah.
something different.
Osprey and Swerve, Osprey and Omega too, man. That that hidden blade into the one wing angel was crazy.
Yeah,
Mm.
I love to see. Like you want to talk about like the best tag team match they could do. I mean, I know you got the New Day coming in, and the Guns will be coming in soon, but I love to see the Hurt Business or the Hurt Syndicate, whatever they want to go by. Give me Lashley and Shelton against Osprey and Swerve, man. That'll feed
Oh
generations,
my
bro.
god. That should
Oh
be
man,
family, son.
we already saw
Sheesh.
we already saw what Swerve and Lashley could do against each other, so that'd be crazy.
Yeah, we got to run that back too.
Mm.
Yeah. Speaking
What else
of running,
going on?
we got MJF and Mark Briscoe in a face-off. They're also going to announce who their teams are because they're going to be fighting at Forbidden Door. It's MJF's team versus Mark Briscoe's team. If Briscoe's team wins, then Mark gets a world title match against MJF.
Okay.
So they're going to announce their teams tomorrow.
I say this, yo, on some real G shit. I really, really fucks with MJF heavy, yo. I really do. Like this dude really provides a lot for AEW. A lot. You could tell he's not he don't want to only be the top guy. He wants everybody to elevate along with him. He
You know
always be
who he
working with mad talent and try his best to bring out their best tributes, their best
you
attributes, I
know
should say.
you know what MJF reminds me of? He actually reminds me of NWA Flair. Like Flair was always in or around the title scene. Like, and that's MJF. He's always in or around the title scene. The only difference is unlike Flair, MJF doesn't have a faction to back him up. He's on his own.
Right. And not only that, I think Flair will be more selfish than MJF. I don't think MJF is selfish at all.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah, for
tries
sure.
his best to get everyone he's beefing with. He tries his
Over.
best to get them over. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Shots go out to MJF,
Yeah,
B.
man.
Like, do y'all think he'll ever leave AEW?
If he does, I don't think he should go to WWE because he'll never be the same.
MJF strikes me as a very intelligent person. I think he would have considered going to the WWE that used to be WWE, the 90s WWF, 2000s WWE, even 2010s WWE. But I like to think that he's reading the room and he sees that this current WWE is not it. I think he's fine right where he is. So
Me too. I do love him in AEW.
Yeah.
allegedly, and he'll be back soon. So I don't know what's going on with Jay White. Hopefully, he should be coming back soon because now everybody's back. All the members of the Bang Bang Gang pause are now back except him. But allegedly, when Jay White left New Japan, he was gonna go to WWE. That's where he was gonna go. But then he made a last minute decision and was like, "Nah." I think he kind of figured out what was going on. So
Look at what Sifu's at.
I've snaggered too. I've heard that one.
Yeah, I don't think he's winning the AEW title, but him being a contender is just fine. So
Yeah. And like he's not gonna make him look like a complete jobber when he wins.
right.
That's one thing I always liked about MJF. He barely squashes motherfuckers. If anything, he'll put himself in a squash match, like what he did with Darby. He'll get squashed before he'll put somebody else in the squash match.
Yeah.
But he won't do it often though, of course. He ain't gonna that shit off. He like,
He-
I'll look
did-
out for you once in the blue, but let's not get it fucked up now.
Yeah, he only did it twice. One to Darby and one to Brody King. But
Yeah.
but afterwards, yeah, like we can't do that again.
And when he did it, those both times it made sense.
Yeah.
And shouts go out to this dude, Tony Khan, for putting the belt on Darby Allin, B. I'm glad he did that. Seriously. I'll be even more happy if you put the belt on Bobby Lashley too, motherfucker. You're not going to forget about that. The undefeated black champion, B. Your second black champion. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Let's get the Hurt Syndicate back on TV, B. Like, what's going on? Let's not get them lost in the shuffle. And I get it. Like, AEW roster is ridiculous. We all could agree with that. But come on, B. Let's not just forget about these dudes, B. And that's what I was saying. I think Mercedes Moné joining them, they need that.
They definitely need to. That's definitely something because I've seen Tati mention that before, and even the thought has popped up in my head a couple of times. And their TK is starting to do it slowly, but not really. As much as TK loves factions, number one, why are there no female factions? That's a genuine criticism. If you can have male factions, why not have female factions? TNA had to.
My dude, your wife is a leader of a female faction. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's just one though. That's just one.
He forgot about,
one.
See, look, he forgot about Thekla already. See, look.
No. I'm saying that's just one. That's like one faction. There should be more. That's what I'm trying to say. There should be more. And then number two, the second thing is, why not have male factions that have girls in them? You got Willow in the conglomeration, but
yeah.
I think the only other one is that Trish Adora chick with STP. So
yeah, you got Trish, she's in there. You got Roddy's wife, Marina. She's a Death Rider. So you're starting to see TK get a little bit more comfortable with it, but you're only just now starting to see it. You got a lot of girls in the roster. Like, why can't, like, as an example, I'm just tossing this out there. Why does the Don Callis family have all these people, but there's not one single girl? Really? Like, you can't put Deanna Purrazzo in there?
Yeah, yeah,
Sausage Fest, B.
yeah. Don Callis, man, dude.
Take out,
I know your head
yeah,
is shaped like. I know your head is shaped like a dick. You don't got to be around him all the time.
yeah.
Jesus.
Take out some of these dudes you're not doing anything with. Like, get rid of Beretta, get rid of Rocky, get rid of Archer, and put some girls in there. Put in
Get
like a
rid of
Deanna.
them all. The whole shit needs to be disbanded. They don't need Don
Right.
Callis at all. Seriously.
Right. Well, the
He
one
serves no
positive that
purpose.
yeah, well, the one positive about the Don Callis family is that if you join the family, you get consistent TV time. So I'm like, if that's the case, let's actually put some people, or in this scenario, let's put some girls in the group. Like that's if this is what you got to do to get TV time, that's what I would do. You
You
know,
know,
you
some
got
real
like
G
Anna.
shit. Come to think of it, I don't think Don Callis ever managed any girl ever.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. So
Like
like, let's get
anywhere. Like he was in
right.
WWE, ECW. He's never been around a female. All he been. I think he laid hands on a female, but you know, allegedly. But
Oh wow.
oh man.
stop instigating, C flu. Over here instigating. So, what else is going on Dynamite? That's it.
For now, they'll probably announce more. They're doing a lot to set up for Forbidden Door.
Okay. Yeah, like
I am
I gotta
curious
figure out
about
a
that.
way
I am
to.
curious about that Kenny Omega Zack Sabre Jr. match.
Oh yeah. This like their
You
second
know,
time fighting, right?
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, Tati's gonna rub out a good one to that one. Please,
Oh
Zach, eat a
shit.
burger. Eat a burger, Zach. Come on, man.
She love her Zack Saber.
Yeah, he fight Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kenny Omega Forbidden Door, man. Oh man.
Man, that Forbidden Door should need to be a rap though. Be like, it's not forbidden no more. That shit is barely a door.
Man,
Yeah.
just put it up. I know Toph said switch Forbidden Door to Blood and Guts. I'm like, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
their
last year's
version.
Blood and Guts, shouts go out to the women's when it comes to
Yeah.
their Blood and Guts. Yo, man, telling you, B. We went live for that shit too, B. Especially, I like the fact that Mercedes Moné brung out all the belts and used them as weapons. That shit was pretty cool.
That was personally when I started to see. I started to feel like the change in momentum. I mean, obviously WWE will, for better or worse, will always be the biggest company. But the
Yeah.
blood shit from last year, that was when I started like slowly starting to feel a shift momentum, especially amongst the fans online. Because people looked at the blood and gut shit, and like both matches were really good, and then they were creative. You saw stuff that they had never seen before. The spot I remember was the one where I think Mark Briscoe was on top of the cage, and he had like a hook that he used to like pull his.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I had never
Yes.
seen that before. Like just really innovative stuff, or what Sandman just said. Like where Mercedes brought out her belts, and then she gave the belts to like other girls to use as
Mhm.
weapons and stuff. And then like 2 weeks later, they did like the worst war games you've ever seen. Like the girls' war games was average, and like the men's war games, that match was just utter dog shit. And
Mhm.
people were just like, "Wow, like that wasn't good at all. Like that shit was bad." And from that point on, it's just gotten progressively worse creatively for WWE. And I'm starting to see more and more fans, even casuals, kind of wake up and like, yo, this shit's actually kind of a scam. Why am I watching this? So-
John is like the only one. John is holding on. He's like at the ledge, holding on with only his thumbs.
Oh man.
He's on that Titanic arc, gentlemen. It is.
And I
been
get it.
fire.
I'm like, yo, I feel you, my dude. But yo, you gotta come on, stop kidding yourself, my dude. But
No,
if
what
he
it is-
enjoys
what
it, it is what it is. I just don't get it.
Yeah, what it is that you have it's basically two types of people. You have the people who are coming to the realization that this WWE is not the WWE I grew up on. And then the second person is the person who realizes that, but they're just like, but it could still be good, you know? Like, yeah.
Man, I hear you. I do. Habit and hope. That's what they call it. Habit and hope. Fuck
Right.
that. And I watch it. I do watch it. I ain't gonna sit there because I do watch some highlights also, but I'll still sit there and watch a few shows from beginning to end. And when I watch a full show, for the most part, when it comes to WWE, it's literally a chore because it's the same show every single week. It's literally the same. Like, yo, it's literally the same show every single fucking week. And it be people like John and other people. Oh, this is great. I'm like, where? What are y'all watching?
All right. The way they book in WWE, they book in WWE to kill time. Like what they're doing with Chad Gable, right? Like what they're doing with Chad Gable, they're doing this thing where he's talking to one person. He apologizes to one person for being a dick. And then the person he apologizes to is like, I'm not the only one you need to make amends with. Like, okay, if that's the case, just do a big segment where Chad just apologizes to all of them at once. Have him apologize to like Ray, Penta, Phoenix, Alpha Academy, like literally just have them all like in the ring or whatever. Chad apologized, but no, they're not going to do that because if you did that, now what do we do? No, instead we got to milk this shit where he'll apologize to person A 1 week, person B another. How can we kill time to get to SummerSlam? How can we kill time to get to Night of Champions? Like that's how they book in WWE. It's all about killing time because creatively they're bankrupt. They don't know how to tell a story from week A to say week L. So they have to find a way to milk the simplest things. That's why Brock Lesnar came back. People are upset. Why is Brock Lesnar back? Brock Lesnar is back because they realize they don't know how to do an Oba Femi Open Challenge because their roster fucking sucks. They don't have anybody believable because they haven't built up anyone believable. So instead, they call Brock and say, hey, can you come back and just beat up Oba? People can believe that. Okay. Brock's not going to say no. All he cares about is getting paid. He doesn't give a fuck about his legacy. He doesn't care that he retired at wrestling. He doesn't care about that. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah. You're right. A lot of these motherfuckers look at it as just a job. And it's like, damn, like I get it, but it's like shit. It ruins the product. It really does.
Steve Blue said, imagine Mike Tyson fighting Buster Douglas every Monday.
How much times are we gonna see Cody Rhodes win? It was the same thing with John Cena. And then now these motherfuckers want to just out of nowhere try to brainwash motherfuckers. He's the GOAT. How? This motherfucker beat every fucking body without even breaking a sweat.
Right.
He see the only time Cena had adversity was against Edge and Randy Orton. That's it. That's it. And with Randy Orton, remember he fought this dude Randy Orton a whole year straight in the main event of every single pay-per-view. I think it was like 8 months. Remember that shit? But he's the GOAT, man. Whatever.
Or QB1, whatever he calls himself.
Yeah, that's what this dude Cody called himself. I was talking about this dude Cena and shit. Like they basically booking him, trying to book this dude the same way. It's not gonna work because around the time when Cena was there, you had a lot of superstars to work with. You don't have that much superstars nowadays to work with to book Cody the same way.
I remember, like, people gotta remember too, like when Cena won the championship and they moved him to Raw. Like, so that was the first time Cena won. That was before the Super Cena shit, like before he became Super Cena. Like when they moved Cena to Raw, the Raw had like Michaels, Triple H, Batista before they moved him to SmackDown, Big Show, Carlito, Chris Masters, Kurt Angle, Edge, Shelton Benjamin.
The roster was ridiculous.
Like, yeah, it was a good amount of people for Cena to work with. And Cody doesn't have that. Now that's not Cody's fault. that's WWE's fault. But
Right.
the problem still remains. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all. But before we get up out of here, you know I had to bring up the UFC freedom bullshit, right? You know I had to. I was talking about it earlier in the show, but Ballet had got me sidetracked. She had brought something up. It's all good though.
You're right.
But I'll say this though. All right. People's gonna shit on this shit. Of course, fuck Trump, and I totally agree. I'm not a fan of him or whatever. But when it came to like the aesthetic of it, it didn't look bad. Especially when the jets flew across, flying across the octagon and all that. That should look alright to me. It did. There was some things, yeah, whatever. I give you motherfuckers that. But after all that shit, man, you got the hillbillies fighting in the fucking crowd. We got this dude. Oh man. How much time this motherfucker fell asleep this week? Man.
Yeah.
This dude just be causing mad destruction and just falls asleep. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna take me a little nap while y'all figure
And
it out.
he used to always call Joe Sleepy Joe. Like
Right.
Much.
Never understood that. Like, what?
Man.
And nobody calls him out for it. Like,
yo, that fucking whatever the hell they had going on in the Oval Office.
They had that UFC shit too just recently. I'm like, there go your taxpayers' dollars, motherfuckers.
Yeah. And I said, granted, like this shit did look hot to me. I ain't gonna lie. But fuck that motherfucker. Seriously. Because it's like, yo, damn, you wanna took motherfuckers' breath to do that? You got motherfuckers riding dirt bikes all over the damn White House and shit. Like, yo, these motherfuckers had dirt bikes and all that.
And I saw King Eric was disappointed. Yeah. I saw King Eric was disappointed to see that Roman was there. I see you're not here tonight, King Eric. Look, bro, I told you what kind of time Roman was on 2 years ago when they did that shitty build. Yeah, when they did that shitty WrestleMania build, that triple threat match between Roman, Seth, and Punk, the build was not good. The build to the show was not good. There's a lot of concern about like how the show was going to go out, and this dude Roman was on a podcast like a couple of days before Mania. He wasn't plugging Mania. He wasn't plugging the match or what it means to him or anything, but he spent like 30 minutes talking about Orange and what a great leader he is and how he's great for the country. I'm just like, what? Yeah. Like when I first heard that shit, I thought it was like AI. I'm like, this can't be the real Roman. Roman can't be doing this. And I had to fact check it. No, it was him. That was him talking about Orange and shit. I'm like, really, bro? Like, he doesn't care about the Samoans, right? You know that, right? He doesn't give a fuck about y'all. What? No. Like, this dude's people always say, okay, this is where you got to separate the artist from the character. It's really hard when you're a fucking idiot. Like, it's really hard, So, anyway.
No, I agree. Yeah, King Eric was like, I'm like, yo, come on, B. This is WWE. Don't be surprised if I don't want to jinx it, but you already know where I'm going with this. Don't be surprised if they do that shit over there too. Let's really be fucking real. It won't be the first time Trump was to host a WWF/WWE event. Remember, they did this shit in Trump Tower like decades ago. With the Trump Hotel, Trump Tower, whatever.
Yeah, Trump Plaza. Yeah.
Trump Plaza, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And then this motherfucker out of nowhere throwing shots at Michelle Obama. And it's like, yo, it just came out of nowhere. It's like it's one thing if you'd have threw shots at Barack. Then it'd be like whatever, like you do shots at a woman.
Yeah, that's a bad look. That's a bad look for Roman and Triple H. Why would you want to attend an event where the people there said that comment about Michelle Obama? It's like that was just that was not a good look on their part. No.
Dana White he didn't like that shit. He said that shit at the press conference. He was like that. It was just stupid. Even though he ain't shit either, but because it was just so random. Goofball ass motherfucker. He didn't want to stand 10 toes down saying about some damn but y'all was sitting there talking about Erica Kirk and what's Melania Trump. What? So this guy's motherfuckers talking about them two bitches. You want to sit there and talk about Michelle Obama at a UFC fight? Make it make sense. Dana White.
Seafood says Val Venus just did the same thing. Yeah, Val Venus is he's
he a whole cornball.
Yeah.
Like these dudes is hella weird with that shit though, B.
Shout outs to Liv Morgan. I'm not even a Liv fan, but she was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna go to the World Cup. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Cause she could have easily because she's the women's champion, on Raw. So I'm almost certain they told her, hey, I'm sure they pay him handsomely, but I'm almost certain they told her like, hey, you want to go to this UFC thing, and she's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the World Cup. Good on her. Good. So she kind of earned a little bit of my respect with that.
Yeah, of course. Titus on there spoke about it. Yeah, he spoke about it also. Like it was corny.
Yeah, and I do think, and I will say this, like we haven't talked about. There's nothing to talk about because there's no truth to it. Last week there were some reports going around about Punk. The reports are not true. It was just a slow news week. But to those that don't know, there were some fake reports saying that Punk was trying to leave or trying to get out his contract, and there could be some trouble in paradise. But all of it was unfounded, and it's all bullshit. But I will say this, but I will say this: I am very sure that deep down Punk doesn't like this MAGA shit because I know he's not a MAGA. I know he's not. I think that Brody King, even though Punk obviously is a bigger star, I think that Brody is like what Punk should be. Because like Brody, he doesn't hide it. He's on that fuck ice shit. He says it. He gets the fuck ice chance. Like Brody is kind of like where Punk wants to be. So whatever's going on with Punk, like he'll be back, I'm sure. But I'm sure there definitely is like some tension there. I know that Punk doesn't like this shit. But he knows he's on his last chance. He's on his last chance here, so he can't fuck up. He can't rock the boat. So he's probably just like not on TV. He's like, you know what, let me just chill with April for a bit. Get myself in better shape and whatever. But his silence is very loud, is what I'm trying to say. His silence is loud. You're not really seeing Punk like co-promote WWE. He's very quiet on social media. I don't even think he uses his Twitter anymore. He doesn't use Instagram, I don't think. So his silence is very loud. I think that Punk is just kind of at this like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna make some money, make a few more years and just call it a day. But yeah,
I can see him even being a coach when it's that time. Like he won't completely retire. I see him being a coach or a talent agent backstage because he loves the sport. He loves the game. I definitely don't see him like when he eventually stops wrestling, just riding off into the sunset.
Yeah.
But yeah, be fucking man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still the voice of the voiceless, I guess. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But let's get up out of here though. Friday we're gonna be here with it. We're gonna pull up, talk about SmackDown, talk about NXT, whatever the case may be. And on Saturday, I'm gonna be here for the 200th episode of MLWB. So pull up. You already know the vibes. Enjoy your week. Don't be a twerp. Don't drink and drive. And hey, I don't know, B. Don't be a twerp. All that. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired, B. It's been a long day. Appreciate y'all, B.
Yes, sir.
All right. Much love to all y'all. Seafood Ballet, Blaze, all y'all. I'm tired. What to call it a day.
Let's get litty and make this a celebration. Yep, I feel amazing. Bartender keep me racing. Put your drinking glasses high in the sky. Let them know you're blessed and you really love life.